Good morning everyone, welcome back to my channel. So today's I'm gonna show you how I organize my seeds. So I do have here this is just like a regular drawer that you can find at Walmart. Oh, maybe I should just like put it up. So it's like a drawer in here. I used to have this label. I have to change it, so it has like a vegetable, herbs and flowers, but I don't have much more of like flowers anymore, because most of the flowers that I have are perennial. And I've done like I have done from seeds a lot of my perennial garden from last year. I don't need to plant more perennials. I only have like a few annuals flower. It's only like a few, but I have a lot more of the vegetable because now I do save seeds as well. So I'm gonna remove this because it's not really like, doesn't make sense anymore to keep the flowers, because not all of whatever in here are flowers, especially of the herbs. I only have like a few herbs in here, so most of them are like a vegetable. So I'm gonna remove the label. So what's inside of here is, so I'm gonna show you. I'm gonna take this away from now. I don't know if you can see it. So I do have a different variety of seeds from different company. I do have Johnny's, Baker's Creek, and I do support a local garden as well from here in Canada. So yeah, so now I am going forward to more like heirloom varieties or open pollinated, because I do want to save more seeds, but there's a rule of saving seeds. So I only save seeds if it's open pollinated or heirloom variety, so you can have a true type genetic out of it. But even if it's open pollinated, there's still a rule out of it. Yes, there's a rule. One thing that I don't save seeds is the squash. It depends. So this one is more like a specific type. Between like their scientific name, there's like a genus and then there's like a species. So if it's the same species, so you gotta know about it as well. They can cross pollinate, so you can have a squash. You can save if you're gonna save it, it might not be edible for like the fruit of it. So I don't save seeds from squash. And also carrots, I cannot save carrots. It's because like within a mile in my area, there's a Queen's Anne's lace, or they call it wild carrots. So once the bees pollinated to my carrots, it's gonna end up, if I save seeds of my carrots, it's gonna end up like, instead of the variety that I want, it's not gonna be true to type. It will be like a white, or it may be like have a lot of like a roots, or like have a lot. Have you seen like a carrot that's like a weird looking? So it's not gonna be the one that you want. So and Queen's Anne's lace it's really dominant like weed everywhere in my area, so I cannot save carrot seeds. So I only save seeds like peppers because they're self-pollinating, and some of the variety of the tomatoes, and beans. So those are like my main focus, because we do eat a lot of beans and tomatoes. So well, anyway, so this is how I save my seeds. So I forgot what the size of the drawer is, but I bought it at Walmart when they they want on sale. It's just really perfect fit when I do, because like I said, we do eat a lot of beans. So I order like I don't know, I have like a lot of like seeds. I don't know how many pounds this is, but I do order like a lot of seeds. So it's just like perfect fit in this drawer. So how I separate them is this. I made it. It's just really a constructive like paper, and you just like cut it with like a little flap in it, and it just like wrote whatever beans. So with beans, I do separate if it's pole beans or bush beans. Now I have seen a lot of like people doing, there's like a spring planting and then midsummer, and then there's like a fall planting. Those are like more like specific. I'm not like that. I just do like alphabetical seed order in here. So start from like artichoke, and I do have like the beans and, you know, celery, corn, eggplant, and yeah, so I do like alphabetical stuff that goes like over to like zinnia, or I do have like a flowers and herbs, stuff like that. So yeah, I just like made it with paper, colored paper. It depends on you what color you like, but I just like I made it like little flop in here, and then write the variety or the vegetable. So that's how I organize my seeds in the drawer. Now this drawer don't stay in a micro room. For you to be able to for your seeds to last long, it has to be a dark, cool environment. So as you can see, it has like a tons of light in here in micro room, so this doesn't stay in micro room. And also I do, as I mentioned, I do save seeds a lot. So one of the seeds that I really do like to save is this dragon top beans. So now I'm gonna show you, for this video, I'm gonna show you how I make this envelope for this one. Really love making them. So I'm just gonna put this away in here. So all you need to do is like your regular mailing envelope, ruler, the pen for marker, obviously the glue, and a pair of scissors. So what you need to do is cut it in half lengthwise. Doesn't have to be perfect. Okay, and you're gonna fold back again. So with this mailing envelope, you can create 4, because really just like creating like, okay. So now that you do have a guideline, so you're just gonna cut through it. And once you cut through it, then you're gonna end up having this. Oh, there's just such an excess. So now what you need to do is, with your ruler, you're just gonna have, oh, where's my pen goes? There you go. I lost my pen for a while. I thought I lost it. With your ruler, so you're just gonna like put a mark where you want to cut it, because the one in the back, this will be your little flap to close it, or your lid. So you're just gonna cut it. Now, if you don't want to make this one, you can buy coin envelope. They call it the U-line. But it's just like not the right size that I wanted. Like I said, I go crazy with saving seeds, so I need like a bigger and wider envelope for the seeds that I want, especially for the beans, because they have like so much. So now that you do have, you cut out whatever you make in line. So this, don't cut the one at the back, because this will be served as your little flap or your lid. Okay, so that will be it. So now what you want to do is just put a paste or a glue in this side. So yeah, that's it. So you already put a paste on that side. Now you do have your envelope. So what I do now I do have this like a little picture. It's up to you whether you had a picture from your last year garden that will be good. You can print it out and then stick with it, so at least you know what exactly it looks like. Because I'm not really like good and like just like cayenne pepper and then not remembering, because there's a lot of variety of cayenne peppers. There will be like thick and long, and there will be like thin and long cayenne pepper. So for me to remember, like I need to have like a picture of it. So that's the reason why I want to keep. So with that being said, for the picture, I do use the seed packaging from last year, or I took a picture from my garden from last year. I took a picture and then print it out and then cut it out and then stick it on this envelope. Or you can use the seed packaging, and this is really good to save, because not only you do have a picture, but you also have this instruction how you're gonna sow your seeds, or there's like a date, like 8 weeks before you're gonna, you have to sow your seeds before 8 weeks before your last frost. So this is really good to have, or good to save it. And not also that, I also use my seed catalog to cut out the picture only if I didn't save my seed packaging from last year. Now, if you don't want to make your envelope, you can also save this from last year, and you just need like reuse your seed packaging from last year, but don't forget to label what the year is. That is really really important. With this being said, I also have put the date on it. I don't know if you can see. So I have that, but I also have this inside that you can buy at Dollarama. So for this side, I guess it's like $1.50 for 72 pieces. Yeah, so I just put like a little label and says cayenne pepper and then the date on it. So the reason why I put like the label and the date inside of this little packaging, so now I can reuse more of these from the following year. So I don't need to like write down the year of this and then just like throw it away. But so for this one, I could just like put a label and then put the date, so now I know when I save my seeds. And I just need to put this inside of the envelope that I did. So now I do have my envelope with the pictures and the description and the save seeds inside. But if you do crazy saving seeds like I do, I just use this little jar, the one that I save or reuse from the pasta sauce, and I basically just save the pods on it, and then put like Egyptian spinach or what it is, and then I write the year that indicate that's from my last year garden. And if you do crazy again for saving peppers like I am, I do have these big jars. It's full of peppers. This is my cayenne peppers, and I don't think that the envelope like this will handle all the seeds that in here. Now I do have so cayenne pepper is my favorite to save seeds. Not only they're beautiful in this jar, but they do like stay red when you dry them. So aside from cayenne pepper, there's the one that I really like as well to save seeds is the Santaca pepper. Let me see if I could find it. So I still don't have a picture for this one. I'm hoping I have a picture on my phone from my last year garden because I really like this pepper. So I have these seeds, but I left one. The reason why I left one because they're just so beautiful. They stay red even though you dry it. So I just like left one just to remember how beautiful they are. They stay red. These peppers stay red even though when you dry them. And this is like my family and I love this pepper so much because it only just like I dry them and I made like a chili flakes out of this pepper, and I only have like a kick of spice, so it's not like too spicy, that you can actually complement the spice of it, like not too spicy, not burning hot, but it's just right amount of spiciness in it. So this I save a lot as well. And my cayenne pepper, the reason why I have so much of the cayenne because they're just beautiful in the jar, because my cayenne pepper are like thick and long. So yeah, Santaca pepper is one of my favorite pepper, and the cayenne pepper. So yeah, that's all for my video for today. I hope you like my video and you learned something for today. So I do have like a lot in here, and as you can see, I have more of the seeds that I saved. Oops, fell. So I do have like some of the seeds that I have in here. Some of them don't have a picture yet, but that's okay. I'll just have to find a picture from my phone, and hopefully I can print it and stick it in here. And like I said, as my little drawer back here is alphabetical, and with if there's like a bush or pole beans like that, or any other type, or let's say summer squash and then winter squash, I separate them as well as just summer squash and then winter squash. And then with beans, if there's a bush beans and then pole beans, I separate them. Now it depends on you how you want it to organize, but this is how I organize my seeds, and it's just like perfect. So now I'm gonna do like a pepper, more pepper, sunflower and pepper. So it's just gonna put it in here, and it's really good to have like just one color of a paper or envelope for your saved seeds, so that you know that this is the seeds that you save from last year garden. And a good thing about the saving seeds is you save money as well. And the other thing is, it's because they already passed through the weather in your area. You're gonna have like more stronger plant and more vigorous on your weather. So they're more like strong plant ever. So that's why I save my seeds. But if you're into saving seeds, please read and search about it first before you save seeds. So yeah, that's it for today. I hope you like my video and you learned something from it. And don't forget to subscribe and hit a like. I'll see you for the next video. Thank you so much. Happy gardening. Bye.